We're with Chris McCorckle of 1445 Designs. They've got a brand new attachment mechanism for flashlights on helmets. It's pretty exciting, and you want to tell us about it?
Sure. My name's Chris. I've been a Phoenix firefighter for almost 15 years, and like a lot of firemen, I got tired of my lights getting knocked off. You know, getting something snagged on it, whatever. Like it's just not there when you need it. So I took some aluminum, went over to my dad's house, kind of worked out it one night. He's got a little machine shop there, and I came up with this thing. It's called the BlackJack, and what it is, it's 6061 aluminum. And we got it to fit both helmets and the majority of the lights on the market, as far as Kohler Bright Star, Underwater Kinetic, Streamlight, Surefire, Pelican, all their 4AA size lights, and even their new LEDs, the small LEDs. But the thing is that it was designed around the Metro style helmet like this. And what's unique about this is what you would see in a normal flashlight holder is right off the bat, it's 6061 aluminum, so it's lightweight, but it's a very durable metal. You're not going to melt it, you're not going to break it, it's not going to snap under adverse conditions like we all see as firemen. Secondly, and I think a little bit more importantly, is it creates, by putting the light underneath the brim of the helmet here, right off the bat, it's a much safer design. You don't have the problem with stuff getting snagged and getting wrapped around it in a drop ceiling type of environment. But also, you end up getting a three-point contact. It touches here, here, and here. It makes for a very stable base to mount the light on the helmet, so that if you were to ever get your helmet knocked off your head, the light's going to be there. Just pick it up, and you're good to go.
Now it's the same bracket for all the different kinds of lights. Is that correct? It's not separate.
There's three different models,
oh, okay.
and the reason that we did that was the majority of the lights have this type of a shank, where it's kind of a rectangular shape. So this one would fit the Kohler Bright Stars, the Underwater Kinetics, and the Pelicans. When you go to Streamlight's a little bit more rounded. So I decided to go with a separate model for these guys, because I figured if I could make one to fit all of them, it would fit none of them well. And I really wanted to make a nice quality product for firemen.
Good idea. Good idea.
So we went that way, and then Surefire has come out into the market, and Pelican has a model very similar to this as well. So we went with this one as well. So, I mean, I couldn't make it, obviously with a straight round like this, it just wasn't going to work. So I've got three models, but I tried to make them so that they worked specific, which I didn't want to have a zillion different models, but I wanted them to be a quality product. I didn't want it to be slopping around. I mean, the whole point to this is that I want a stable light where you need it, put it where you want it. You don't have to worry about it. It's a set and forget item. Put it on there, bolt it on. The screws don't have to be cranked all the way into the fiberglass. You just make it snug. And, you can still see the top of these screws. It's not all the way into the fiberglass. You're not worrying about cracking your helmet. It's not voiding your warranty, anything like that.
And it's not left-handed or right-handed. It'll go on either side.
Yeah, it works anywhere you want to put it. You can put two on there if you want. That won't bother me. But really, and the other thing about it, on that topic, is you can do one helmet, or you can do one light on the helmet, and it won't change the balance point of the helmet that much. Okay? What happens by bringing the light underneath the helmet, we brought it closer to the center line of the helmet. It allows the mass of the helmet to compensate for the weight of the light and the batteries and stuff like that. I wish I could tell you I designed that out. I just got lucky, The bottom line, like I said in the beginning, I got tired of my lights getting knocked off. I wanted to put my light right here where it would be out of the way, and this is what we got. I got really lucky. I'm very grateful, but I think it's a much better product than what's out there right now for firemen, and I'm grateful for the opportunity you guys to come over and take a look at it so people can see that what we got. You can go back to putting lights back on your helmet. You don't have to worry about stuff getting lost all the time, which is a common problem right now.
This is very innovative. Now, if I'm out there at the fire station, how do I get a hold of you guys if I want to buy one of these?
Well, we've got a couple different ways. We've got distributors. The best way to probably go is go to our website, which is www.1445designs.com. It lists our distributors all across the nation, in Canada, actually into Australia now. At that point, you can contact a local distributor close to you. If they can't help you out, you can contact me directly. This telephone number here rings right to my cell phone number. They can take care of, or I can take care of you personally if you can't get help through a close distributor. So that'd be the best way to go.
So it's pretty easy to get a hold of.
I think so. Yeah, I try to make it that way. I hope people don't have a problem with it. I know Darley's carrying it. It's one of our major national distributors, so you can get through Darley. And I've got smaller distributors in not in every state yet, but in every portion of the country. So.
You had mentioned earlier to one of the customers. I heard you say we don't drop our helmets on purpose, but we do that a lot when we're getting ready to put our BAs on.
Sure.
And the first thing you do is you drop that helmet, and I see that as probably one of the biggest benefits of all. I think this is a very innovative product and very reasonable. The price points are good. Thanks a lot for sharing that with us today.
No problem. I really appreciate your time. And you touched on something I think is really important. This is designed by a fireman, myself, for firemen. Okay? It's designed to take the same beating that we do every day. And I understand what it means to be trying to get turned out on the side of the street and you drop your helmet. And I dropped the helmet, and you saw it in the clip. I don't do that because when you go into a fire, you're going to take your helmet out and throw it on the ground. I understand that. But if you go into a fire, it's a working house fire, working structure fire, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to want to go in and make sure the fire's not going over your head. You're going to pull some ceiling. If it's an older house, you got lath and plaster, you drop a big chunk of lath and plaster in your head, it's the same thing as dropping that helmet on the concrete. And that's why I do that, to show that my helmet bracket will take that abuse, the same abuse that you're going to take as a fireman.
Absolutely. That's really great. Thanks a lot.
No problem. Thank you.